What up, y'all? Back with Group Home Stories Part 2. So, I'm in there, I'm putting up my clothes. And like I was saying, normally they'll give you a courtesy knock before they come and just bust in your room. But Mr. Lorenzo come and he busts in the room and he like, hey, what's going on with you, man? I'm like, what's going on? He was like, how was your visit? I'm like, it's all right. I'm like, what did you do? I'm like, normal stuff. Went and see my grandma, went and played basketball at the park with my homeboys, chilling. He like, yeah, man, I need to talk to you. Do you have any weed on you? And I'm like, nah. He was like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah. He was like, look, I'm giving you the chance to tell me now because if I find out later, you're going to be in real big trouble. And I'm like, nah, I ain't got no weed on me. Why? He was like, I'm going to be real with you. It was told us that you was bringing weed in here and two of the younger kids got caught smoking weed over the weekend. And I'm like, what? He was like, yeah, and they saying that they was getting it from you. So I'm like, who? He was like, man, you know I can't tell you that. So I'm like, but I got a right to defend myself, though, if somebody's saying that I'm giving them weed and I know I ain't gave nobody no weed. He was like, yeah, you have a right to defend yourself, but you know I can't tell you that. Like, well, go ahead and take a shower and dinner will be ready in a little bit. I'm going to talk to you after the shower. So I goes and take my shower, get out, get dressed. Everybody sitting in the living room watching TV, getting ready for the food to be done. So Mr. BJ called me in the living room. Well, it was a dining room where they had the office set up. He called me in the dining room. Him and Mr. Lorenzo sitting there talking to me about bringing weed into the group home, and it was a state house, so I could get in a lot of trouble if they was to call and have the police come and search the premises. They didn't take my home visits though. They was just like, if they find anything on me or if they have reasons to believe that I do have weed in there, that I could be charged and terminated from the program, which I wasn't court ordered, so I wasn't even tripping. So I'm like, all right, next couple of days, they watching me. Go to school, come back. Like, it wasn't no walking around the neighborhood. It wasn't my normal because now they watching me. So one day I come back from school and I could tell that my stuff being messed with. Mr. Joe working that shift because he worked mornings. Issa worked afternoons. Mr. Terry worked night. You really wouldn't see Mr. BJ and Mr. Terry like that, not unless they was working on the weekend when somebody didn't earn their home passes. Man, so I go in the room, I notice that my stuff moved around. I go in the living room like, hey, you been in my room? He was like, yeah, I did a shakedown. I did a room check. And I'm like, for what though? He was like, Mr. Lorenzo and Mr. BJ told us about what you had going on with one of the younger residents. And I'm like, bro, we already done settled that. We already done came to the conclusion that they was lying. He was like, I bet. So I'm like, bro, you're a real bitch. Man, he wrote me up for cussing, profanity. So later on comes around. It's about time for him to get up off his shift because Issa coming in for second shift. So he like, bro, he just walking around doing and saying little bitch shit like, I bet you won't go home this weekend. Bet you won't go home this weekend. He tells me to go ahead and prep the dishes and the table so we could get ready to have dinner later. And I'm telling him, bro, it's not even time yet. Like, bro, we normally don't do stuff like that until like 5 o'clock. It's only like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. He writes me up again for not wanting to do my chores. So right before he leave, he goes and you got to get 5 stickers. So he goes and take 2 of my stickers down. And and put the write-ups up. So I goes, being nosy, trying to see what he wrote down on the write-up. He comes back in and catch me at the table, unauthorized area. So he writes me up again and take another star. Next day, Mr. Lorenzo there, he called me in the dining room. He like, hey man, you got 3 write-ups right here. I'm like, yeah, Mr. Joe wrote me up for no reason. He was like, nah, if he writing you up, it wasn't for no reason. So he goes over the write-ups, unauthorized area, non-compliance with chores, and what was that other one? Profanity. So I'm explaining to him each write-up. I'm like, man, look, you know we don't start doing our chores until 5 o'clock. He wants me to do prep the dishes and stuff at 2:30, 3 o'clock. Mr. Lorenzo ain't trying to hear it. I told him that I messed up and I cussed at him. I know I ain't supposed to cuss. I'll take that write-up because that's a legit write-up. So the last one, unauthorized area, I told him, man, I just wanted to see was he lying on me, because it seemed like that's all everybody in here doing now is just straight lying. He ain't trying to hear that one either. So out of the 3 write-ups, he did stick me with the 2. That one write-up where the chores and stuff he wanted me to do the chores. He ain't stick me with that one because he like, yeah, you is right. We don't do chores until 5 o'clock. Man, I'm mad as hell. Because I've been there this whole time, bro, about 6-7 months. I ain't got no write-ups, none of that. You got to get 5 stars to go home. It's Thursday. Tomorrow, Friday. I can't earn them stars back before Friday morning. So he takes my home visits. First time. Now everybody else, they getting ready to go home, bro. It's just me. I'm the only one that didn't earn my stars for the week to go home. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off in that mug. So the next morning, Friday roll around, everybody, they rolling out, getting ready to go. You know, the two little bitch ass niggas that snitched on me, they trying to dab me out. Hey, bro, man, cold shoulder. So my boy Tay, that was the one, we the same age. He like, bro, you gonna be good? And I'm like, man, I'll stay if you want me to. And I'm like, nah, bro, go home. Chill out, bro. Like, man, I'll be straight. Ain't nothing but 2 days. So everybody leaves. It's me and Mr. BJ in there. Mr. BJ, he wasn't like how Mr. Lorenzo was, just straight up square, but he wasn't cool at all. Like, it was straight programming with him. So, me and him just kicking it all morning. I can't wait for somebody else to come. I don't know who gonna come really because I ain't never stayed on the weekend. Regular program, afternoon, get there, Mr. BJ getting ready to roll out, Issa roll in. Hell yeah. I ain't really expecting nothing to come out of it because I'm just like, shit, either we gonna sit at the crib all day and do nothing, but at least I'll be able to at least go and smoke a cigarette because I ain't got no weed. All the weed that I done did have throughout the week, me, Miss Terry, Issa, we done smoked all of that. I ain't got no weed. I'm expecting to go home to re-up. So, Mr. BJ leave. Me and Issa just sitting in there. He asking me what happened and stuff, and I'm telling him, and he like, yeah, I ain't met Mr. Joe yet. I'm gonna have to meet Mr. Joe. He seemed like a hard ass. So we sitting in there. So he like, what you trying to do on your outing today? He gave me the list of what we can do on the weekends. So I'm like, man, it don't even matter for real. I don't even really want to go nowhere. We ain't even got to go nowhere for real. He like, nah, we got to go because I got to use the gas card and I got to put the mileages on the car to let them know I'm doing my job. You can't refuse. So I'm like, all right, man, so we can go to Celebration Station. Man, we get in the car. He like, you know what? You want to ride with me somewhere? And I'm like, yeah, cool. He was like, you got some weed? And I'm like, nah. How I'm going to get some weed? I was supposed to go home this weekend. He was like, where I need to take you at? You need to go get a little bit of weed. So I'm like, drop me off in the neighborhood, drop me off at the park in the neighborhood for about 20 minutes, circle back around and come and get me. So he dropped me off. Instead of going to get it from my best friend brother, I knew it was another dude over there that I could go get it for a little bit cheaper so I could make some money. So I go get, normally he'll sell you, if you get at least an ounce, he'll give it to you for 300 of the good weed, the Kush. And he had the $45 zips of the mid, because that's what we was smoking on in the early 2000s, like what, 2002, no, about 2004, 2005, one of them, 2003. But he had the $45 zips of the mid. So I grabbed a half ounce of the Kush, and I grab a zip of the mid. Go back up to the park, jump in the van, we push out. We goes to one of his college party. He stayed off of Spring Garden by Mother Tucker's, this bar. He stayed in a little cut though, like these nice little apartments. So we over there chilling. He takes me to one of the little college parties over there. We chilling. He just keep coming up to me like, "Hey man, give me a gram of the good, or give me 3 grams of the mid." And you get you back then you can get you a gram of the good weed for $5. So he's selling the weed for me, coming back, giving him money. Damn, it was a nice little day. I'm talking about rolling, bro. I probably made about $100, $150 over there, $140 over there just at the little college party. I'm 16, so, I'm chilling. I'm hanging out with all the college kids and stuff. Man, excuse me. So we leave the college party. We go to Domino's. He pick up some wings and some pizza because he can pay for all of this with the company card, and that will be me and his dinner. So he pick up 2 pieces and a thing of wings and a soda. We go back to the group home, and we just sit there. But this actually ended up being a better weekend than I would have had going home, because it would have been the basic: go to the park, play ball, smoke, walk around, look stupid, smoke weed, just normal weekend shit. Man, Friday and Saturday, everywhere. So Easter get ready to push off. Now Mr. Terry rolling in. Man, he let me stay up all night. We just in and out smoking, chilling. Now, I'm young, so my tolerance is high. We can smoke all day with no sleepy, no none of that. They a couple of blunts in, they ready to eat and talk on the phone to their girl and cupcake and all of that. So I'm just up, chilling, playing the game. It's a good weekend. Saturday roll around. It's a repeat. Pretty much almost the same thing, just a different location. Man, burnt them up. So come that Sunday when everybody else getting ready to come back in, I already got the smoke on me and stuff. I'm chilling. Everybody rolling in. Tay rolls up on me and he like, "Boy, I got something to show you, boy." So he come back. He come in my room. He pulled out a bottle of Xanaxes, the little footballs. This was before they was doing the bars like that back in the day. He pulled out the little footballs. I don't know what the fuck no damn Xanax is. He was like, "Boy, it came in." He was prescribed those because he was depressed or something like that. He was, those was his pills. And he was telling me that he had ran across this little white girl at school, because we was in high school. He telling me that he ran across this little white girl at school that was buying the medicine that from the group home, because he was already taking them Xanaxes and Ritalin and something else, little pink, little yellow pill. So he was telling me that she was buying the pills from him, and her and her brother had wanted some weed. So you know, what we was going to do at school the next day, which was Monday. You want to hear part 3 of this story? Give me a like, give me a comment, and let me know that you want to hear part 3, and I'll drop part 3.